What feels different for you now than second training camp compared to year one?
Well, I think the biggest benefit, obviously there's the aspect of having a new coach and a lot of new teammates. So in that regard, it's still a learning process and trying to figure your teammates out and figure out the new system. But the pace and physicality and all of that, you're used to it. You're ready for it. You're ready for the speed of how things are going to move. I think that having that under your belt is kind of what's helped me the most here. But at the same time, it's a learning process for all of us. There's most of the team here and most of the girls here are new players. So and the ones that have come back, new coach, we're just trying to learn in the same way and build relationships with our teammates. So similar in that regard, but at the same time, having a year under my belt is really helpful.
Did you feel that photo of your arms go viral last month? Just how much stronger do you feel kind of coming into training camp?
Yeah, that was my biggest focus in the offseason, is just trying to get stronger and really working on that. And really thankful for Sarah, our strength and conditioning coach, put in a lot of time with me, and we were in here consistently. I think that was the biggest thing for myself, is just having that consistency to be able to work on it for 6 months or whatever it was. So I certainly feel a lot stronger, and I'm a pretty self-aware person. I knew that was going to be a huge part of it, and it's going to help me offensively, it's going to help me defensively, it's going to help me not get as tired throughout games. So yeah, definitely one of the focus points of my off season is just getting stronger, and even through these 2 practices, I can certainly feel it.
What was it like going 7 months without having any basketball responsibilities, and how do you think you'll be better off this season because of a significant layoff?
Yeah, it was an adjustment for sure. I was so used to playing basketball for basically a year of my life. That's all I did, so the rest was certainly great. And I thought it was going to feel long. It really didn't. It felt really short. We played a lot of pickup. We were in here all the time. I was in here with Keith all the time. Had teammates coming in and out all off season working with me and wanting to get better. So like I said, I thought it would feel kind of long and drag a little bit, but it goes way quicker than you think. But that rest aspect for myself, just getting my body where it needed to be and really working on things that I needed to work on was super important. But I'm ready to compete again, so I'm excited.
When DeWanna signed with the team, she said at this point in her career she's playing for championships, and obviously have championship experience with those veterans they brought in. How much does that get to add to the culture, or just what it takes to win at a high level?
Yeah, DB has been tremendous. She's such a selfless leader. She's here to win. She says that, but she really means it, and she leads in that example every single day. We were just sitting over there talking after today, just talking about practice and things we need to work on, things that went well, things that everybody knows we have so much talent, but at the same time, you got to put that together. It's not going to be all right, you have all these great players, you step out on the court, it's going to work. It's going to take a little bit of time to figure things out, figure out how everybody works with one another. So DB's been tremendous, and obviously, not only as a leader, she's a tremendous basketball player too, and she's won championships. She knows what it is. So when she speaks, everybody listens. So I think that was a piece of the thing we were missing last year. It's we didn't really have that inside of our locker room. So just really grateful for that, and just the way she talks and she leads. For me as a second-year point guard, I want to win for her. This is the end of her career. She deserves it.
You have a lot of alpha personalities on this team. How is everybody kind of finding their space to then also be a listener, though, when the time is right?
Yeah, I think that's what makes you a good teammate. And I don't think anybody's trying to be alpha. Everybody's trying to be a good listener and be there for your teammates. It's how do you find the balance of doing both? How do you speak up and be a great leader, but at the same time, how do you listen and how do you get better? And I think it all speaks to the relationships that you have with your teammates. Is you got to go out of your way to build those. So when something goes wrong or you have to hold somebody accountable, they know it's coming in the best interest of the team. So I think it just starts with building relationships, getting to know your teammates, but at the same time, we have so much great personality on this team. That's what's going to make it fun. That's what fans are going to love and to watch about us. We're going to have a lot of fun playing basketball, and you embrace that about your teammates as well.
Can you feel that just 2 days in, the personalities come together on this group?
Yeah, I think the vibes are really good, and that's what's really fun about it. Obviously we're probably not in the heat of battle yet. We're out here competing with one another, but at the same time, everybody's here supporting one another and having fun and enjoying it. And I think that's what's cool about it.
You did so many unique.
Go ahead.
You did so many unique experiences this off season. Did any one or two stand out to you about things you were able to get done and be a part of?
Oh, good question. Man, I went to the Masters, so that was pretty cool. It's on my bucket list of sporting events that I've always wanted to go to, and I was gonna go last year, but it was just too close with the turnaround of camp and the draft. So that was really fun. I think the aspect of nobody having their phones, like, that was really cool. Like, people have to come up and be like, hey, like, you have to actually have a conversation with people that you like. So that was really fun. And, like, you don't want your phone either. Like, you're just sitting there, you're enjoying a sport. I think sitting on the 18th green Sunday at the Masters is like one of the coolest things ever. Like, everybody's watching the leaderboard change in real time. And honestly, with how that round played out, with how Rory, had a 4-stroke lead, then Justin Rose took the lead, then it was tied, like, getting to watch that on the leaderboard and then them come down 18, like, I don't know if anything will be able to top that, but I got a few more on my bucket list. So I'd probably say the Masters, and man, I did a lot of fun stuff, but yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Speaking of your off season, did you feel like you were able to kind of just get a mental break, a mental reset after such a whirlwind of your first season?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love talking to you guys all the time, but there was a point where the line had to be drawn. So I'm glad to see you all back here, but it was nice to get away from everything and just kind of be able to live my life as a normal person, enjoy things that I love to do, cook, bake, be outside, go watch other sporting events, like see my family, just like be Caitlin and enjoy things that I really enjoy. And don't get me wrong, like, I loved basketball and, having the spotlight and playing with my teammates, like, that's one of the most fun things in the world. But at some point, like, we had a great year, and eventually getting away from that was really healthy for me. But it came to a point where I was itching to get back in here after like a month. So I'm happy to be back at the same time.
Stephanie said this weekend that this is the most talented roster that she's seen the W put together. How do you assess that when you look at who's around you?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of talented teams in this league. I think our talent is in a variety of ways, where you have a young group of players that is really talented. Then you have the veteran leadership. You got Sid, you got DB, you got Tosh. Then you got Soph and Lex. And then you look at people that may never step on the court that could be playing on other teams, but possibly even start on other teams. So it's going to take a lot of selflessness from everybody, but at the same time, like, when you win, that's what's fun. And nobody cares about their personal stats. Nobody cares about how many points you scored, how many rebounds you had, how many minutes you played. Like, everybody's going to have to give a little bit, but that's what it takes to win. And Steph has preached that since she's got here in Indy, and I think the people that they've brought here to Indy too embody that in everything that they do. So we're excited.
There's so many new faces.